What is up, guys? If you're wondering what the fuck just happened, because I have a hat on, and then all of a sudden I don't have a hat on, it's because, well, God fucking took it off. But HurtWords, Hurt Session number 12. Follow us on Twitter, HurtWords Podcast at HurtWords3 at HurtWords3. Let me do that again and make sure you guys actually fucking understand what I'm saying, right? But anyways, at HurtWords3 is our Twitter handle. So mention us, retweet us, follow us, DM us, whatever, bro. Email us at HurtWords with the Z, HurtWords, HurtWords with the Z. You know, instead of an S, it's a Z. Email us if you want to get in contact with us, or just ask us questions, or give us feedback, or donate anything to us, any piece of advice. We will take it, and we will take it with great appreciation. Follow us on our Instagram at HurtWords3 as well. So badass, boom, there you go. Watch us on YouTube. Meow, right? Meow. Subscribe to the channel, you ass fuckers. But it's a hurt session. So what do you do in a hurt session? That was a fail. That was such a hard one. But I knew that was going to happen because I've been having trouble with this particular lighter as it's dying. There's not that much butane in it. But there it is. Oh. So you know what's happening. So I'm going to get hurt, and then we're going to dive into a bunch of different topics. And I want to go over one which just absolutely ridiculous. But let's fix this. Let's fix this real quick. See that right there? I should have got something to drink before I did this. Now I'm fucked. You know, when you're thirsty, you're just like, damn, I'm thirsty. I mean, there really ain't anything to drink. But anyways, the other day, yesterday, a matter of fact, Ram showed me a picture of LeBron James trying a stunt coming out of, I don't know where the fuck, going to a press conference, leaving a press conference, leaving the stadium. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't care, because the only thing I really paid attention to was the fact that LeBron James had these really, really stupid, like, suit shorts. Oh my God. Look it up right now. Look it up. LeBron James wears pant suits. I don't know. It just looked ridiculous. It just looked absolutely ridiculous. But that was the first thing that I wanted to say, just because it was that stupid, and it was so like, if I can't pull something off, like if I can't pull the look off, if I cannot pull the look off, I would want somebody to tell me. I would like, hey Jeremiah, your hair with the flip going to the side is stupid. And I probably take it into consideration, but I probably wouldn't take that into consideration because I'm growing my hair out and I'm in that awkward stage. Can't fucking do anything with it. So I have to wait for that to subside. So that was like a bad example. But I mean, if somebody bought glasses, they were just out there, like they had lizards coming out of the side and shit, and they were like really trying to pull it off as a look. Or I was really trying to pull that off as a look. I would want someone to tell me like, hey, your stupid lizard glasses look fucking dumb. And I'd probably be like, you know what, bro, thank you for keeping me from looking like a fucking jackass. But then again, you shouldn't care what people think about you, right? At the same time, like you shouldn't care about what people have to say about you. You should do you. So That's something to think about. God damn, it's been 5 minutes already. Jesus Christ. I've just been rambling. But sorry. I'm sorry. Dead air. I don't like that. But besides that, guys, it's another fucking hot day here where we're at. And I'm not too happy because my AC is not working properly. The AC for the entire house. Not a window unit. But yeah, it's not working properly. And one is on its way, ordered it, needs to be installed, but still, it's fucking hot. Jesus. I can't wait for there to be just. I mean, I know there is technology out there that a lot of the times it's just unbreakable. Like it's not gonna break. It's durable. It's durable. You don't gotta replace it. You know, but it's suppressed from us. But I can't wait for things like that, like you know, an AC unit or perpetual energy, just to be just like here, there it is, boom. And by the way, you don't ever have to replace it, or you don't ever have to find another source of energy. It's just there for us. You know, it's not. It's not something. It's not something that a big corporation tries to profit off of, like they always do. But then again, that's what the whole system is based off of, is right? The necessity for money. You need money to survive, but in fact, you don't need money to survive. All you need is the knowledge and skills to survive. And by that, I mean hunting, building shelter, building a fire. What else is there? I mean, just you don't need money to survive. You don't. All you need is this, these. Um, you can survive it. You can survive it. Heart, mind, and your hands. Ooh, your hands. But hold on, guys, real quick, because I want to clear this out. We'll see if there's anything left in it, really. Come on, broski. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But I wanted to talk about what's going on with Drake and Pusha T, because that shit is crazy. But again, I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. And it's like, oh, looks, another famous person turned out to be a shitty person again. It's like, not surprised at all. But the reason I am surprised is because Pusha T just came out and just fucking buried this motherfucker. I mean, absolutely buried this motherfucker, because not only did he kill him on the diss track, like Drake's, I don't know, man. I don't know, like he just destroyed Drake's credibility, because I mean, you basically rap about the person you're about, but the person you're about isn't the person that you rap about. Pusha T just completely obliterated fucking Drake's credibility. Um, he's still gonna make good songs and shit, but it's like he's just another shitty person. Just another shitty person. You know, I have my faults and things like that, but my kid is in my life. I'm here with my kid. I live with my kid. I take care of my kid. Try to instill morals into her and teach her right from wrong. Supposed to do the right thing. And Drake, apparently, it's rumored. I'm gonna say rumored. It's not 100%. I don't know. Who knows this really happened? We have to have fucking been there and literally have seen the text or heard him say this. But apparently, Drake wanted the woman to get an abortion, and she was like, "Nah," which is crazy, man. Just, I mean, you're supposed to do the right thing. You're supposed to do the right thing. But anyways, yeah. I mean, just it's just like wow. It's like wow. Like what's gonna happen to music now? Because you see everything slowly starting to change. You see things slowly starting to change and become. Drain the Swamp isn't just happening in politics; it's happening in Hollywood. It's happening in the armed services because now it's not just movies glorifying war or the badass, you know, commercials where they're flying out of helicopters and shit. Um, Sorry, guys. But, when you join the services, now you're really, really fighting for America. But, whoa, you're really fighting, you're really serving the country now. You're not just another pawn in the scheme of things. But everything is becoming what it's really supposed to be, like everything is just not. I lost my train of thought because I was freaking writing down something. But yeah, I lost my fucking thought. I lost my train of thought. The train is off the rails. So that was a waste. And when I come back to it, that's the problem I have. It's like I just go off and go off and go off, and I try to cover everything, cover all my bases, cover my ass because I try to view things with all its variables that have to be considered and outcomes and everything. Just, I mean, I overanalyze too fast for my brain to process and turn it into words and so I can articulate what I'm trying to say. Because in my head, it's going faster. And I'm thinking, now you said this, you got to go into this and cover this and cover this, while I'm talking at the same time about what I did, like what just left my mouth, and then in my head I then said, "You just said that, and I got to cover this." So I'm saying that, still talking about what the topic I'm talking about, and in my mind putting words to what I'm going to go into to cover the rest of what I have to now cover because of what I mentioned. If that makes any sense, I guess I'm hurt. Fuck it. Let's go in. Let's do another one. Over analyzing. If I really just put it like that on the description. Sorry, guys. It's different when I'm by myself because I gotta write everything down, can't do everything up while I'm doing the show still too. Yeah. This Sam. Put this on. Put that in. Woo! But yeah. Want to talk a little bit more about Roseanne. I feel like Roseanne's being treated unfairly. Yeah, she said some things that I mean, it didn't offend me. She really did look like that monkey from Planet of the Apes. Like she really did. Um, but you know what? She came back and said I've been taking Ambien and I was messed up. Blah blah blah. Which I believe Ambien does mess you up. I really believe it really does mess you up because I have problems going to sleep as well. I move my legs constantly. I want to say I have restless leg syndrome because I've read up on restless leg syndrome. You have sensations in your legs that I don't experience, but I do move my legs a lot, just all the time, even when I'm sleeping. So I know if I mention like, hey, I'm having sleeping trouble, uh, they probably put me on something like that. But with my experience with the anxiety medicine, uh, I don't trust pharmaceuticals. But she said she was on that. She just kind of wasn't herself, which I completely believe because I was not myself when I was on that anxiety medication. It was terrible. I felt like a crackhead, actual crackhead. Just jitters for no reason at random moments. But they're just words. They're just words. Why do people get offended by words? And you know what? She's a comedian. First of all, she's a fucking comedian. She got her show because she was funny. Funny by telling jokes, sometimes at the expense of others, but it's all in good taste. And all in good taste, I mean, it's because it's supposed to be a joke. That's what jokes are. Like, if I know I have a big nose, okay? I know I do, but I'm not gonna just shut down and cry and melt and be triggered because somebody said I have a big fucking nose, and then I my feelings are too sensitive and I get hurt. What I mean, when I knowingly understand that person can say whatever the fuck he wants to say, whatever she wants to say, whatever it wants to say, whatever it identifies as wants to say to me, they can say it because it's just words. It is literally just they're just words. My God. Stop being so fucking stupid. I can't stand the left. I cannot stand the left. I can't, guys. I can't. Because they ruin everything. They ruin absolutely. They're ruining comedy with this. Samantha Bee is over there calling Ivanka Trump cunt. And she still has her show, and CBS came out and said basically that they agree with what she did and how she handled it, and going out about it and apologizing about it in a tweet. She should personally apologize to Ivanka Trump, just like Roseanne voluntarily, like herself, her own will, her own her own being as Roseanne felt so compelled that she needed to go and apologize to who she insulted personally, which she did. They just never responded to her, which of course, because they're gonna milk this whole shit out. Because they want Roseanne to really be a racist. I'm pretty sure this lady's gonna come out and say she's terrified of Roseanne, doesn't want to speak to Roseanne. This other stupid shit. But they ruined everything. They ruined everything. God. My God, they ruined movies. All these fucking women roles. I'm not saying that I don't like women in roles. No, I'm saying like, yes, it's cool, it's fine. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it's part of the story, it's part of the story. But when you get everything at once involving women, especially like myself, because I know that the whole women's movement is being played upon, it's just being used as another tool to, of course, break up the family. And it's your choice. You can abort babies if you want to. And, it's just all infiltrated. It's all infiltrated. And it's because the left are so stupid and brainwashed. They believe everything that they're told, except when they're told the truth. It's like, oh my God. I need to buy a punching bag. Now I can just fucking punch the punching bag whenever I get fucking angry. Because I don't understand how the left can be so idiotic. Like, we're telling you the truth. We're telling you the truth. I'm all about the truth. I'm not a Democrat, but if I do have to like say, if I had to, I'd probably say that I'm Republican and or I'd be independent if somebody could come out with the right platform that I just agreed completely on. But mostly bipartisan. I don't really care if you're a Democrat, Republican, fucking bird. I don't care. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, I have no problem. Like I have no like if Obama came in and he really took care of America and Americans and did what he said he was going to do, then just support him. But he's a liar, so I mean, what do you expect? And that's why people were so afraid to say anything about Obama. It's because like right away you're gonna play the race card, and it's just you know, even in high school, it's like you knew that Obama was only being voted in because the minorities want to see a black person in the White House, regardless of their platform. I mean, he could have lied and said, he could have told them the truth and said, "I'm gonna take white people's properties away." And black people would have like went with it, and minorities would have went with it. He could have said anything, anything, and people would have still voted for him. You know why? Because whatever he said wouldn't have been shown on the mainstream media. Whatever he did wouldn't be highlighted on the mainstream media. It ought to be propaganda. Just him looking good, talking, saying the right things people want to hear, but never actually doing shit and not knowing what the fuck he's talking about. His name is, well, one of his names was Barry. I forgot his last name. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to botch it. But Dreams from My Real Father by this guy. Let me just look it up. I'm saying things and I'm just jumping the gun and I'm forgetting everything. But I believe his name was Joel Gilbert. I probably botched his name really bad. Let's see. Go down. Oh, Joel Gilbert. I got it right. What's up? He has a couple different documentaries he's made, and they're really good. You should check them out if you're on the left or if you're on the right, because it's just truth. It's absolute truth. That's why, like I was saying before I got sidetracked, I'm just for whoever does the right thing. Okay, like just do the right thing, right? But I just want the truth. I just want the truth. That's why I have it tattooed on myself. Truth is heavy. That's what I got here. Truth is heavy. Because the truth is, in fact, just that. Heavy. Like, people can't handle the truth. I mean, they can't. For some reason, people can't handle the truth. They get too emotional. They take everything as a personal attack. But it's just the truth. It's just the truth. You asked me. I answered your question. You didn't like the answer. So now you're taking offense. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely motherfucking ridiculous. Bam, bam. Thank you, man. Holy cow. My God. That was a pretty good hit. I'm not gonna lie. But we're just tired of sensitive people. Very tired of sensitive people. You ruin everything. You do. You guys can't take a joke. You guys can't take illustration. There's art out there that people can't. They say it's repulsive or just. Some of it really is. But I'm talking about if it comes from someone up the right, it's vulgar and disgusting and just everything in the book, anything in the book you can think of, you call it. It's just fucking ruin everything. You ruin the left, and by the left I mean the globalists. Okay, ultimately I mean the globalists because it's without the globalists created the left. Even though the left don't know this, and this is just like lower level things. It's not really, people don't really take a step back and look at the greater picture and talk about the globalists and how this is all just part of the plan to dumb us down and get us to be accepting of things, and like radical Islam, so we can welcome these vicious, I'll say it, animals to come in here and rape our women and children and kidnap them and turn them into sex slaves, or have MS-13 in here, beheading pregnant women, because they do that. They don't care. It's to send a message because they're so strong and powerful, which I guess they are if they have the ability to freaking take another person's life and just take another person's life and it not be in self-defense or survival. But it's also barbaric and disgusting. And you guys rather take a chance and you cross your fingers and you say, well, hopefully it doesn't happen to me. And then when it does happen to you, then you switch sides and you become an advocate against it. How about you stop using that mentality, because that's sometimes used, not all the time, but sometimes. But stop using that mentality and just go with, how about we not chance it at all and just keep anybody who doesn't pass whatever venting they got in place, background checks, anything and everything, uh, just keep them out. Don't let them in. Right? And that's why I'm for the wall. I'm for the wall. Uh, I feel like it's necessary. Yes, you can use a wall to keep people in. Don't forget that. I don't want people to forget that. Yeah, walls keep people out, but they also keep people in. So I don't believe that's what the walls will be used for. Um, but yeah, it's a possibility. Can't prove it, but I can't disprove it. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah, man, the left, they're just lost. Like they've fallen victim to the system. So I can't even really be mad at them too at the same time. I can't be mad at them. Uh, because it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's TV and radio, and movies, and Hollywood, social media, and games, and pharmaceuticals, the food you eat, the air you breathe. It just all come together full circle and just shape you into this brainwashed zombie, selfish zombie. I mean, nowadays, people are freaking just absolutely selfish. I know people that are just crazy selfish, you know, and even then I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of being selfish, you know, I am. And we all are, but I mean, uh, not as bad as most people. You know, most people just won't open the door, like petty things. Like, I mean, assholes for everything. It just, you know, they don't hold the door open for you, even though you're right fucking there. They just like, put on the clothes. It's just rude. Just like they have no manners. They're just ugly people. Like they just turn you into ugly people. Like you don't take into consideration anything. Anything. You don't take anybody else into consideration but yourself most of the time. And it's like, Jesus Christ. You can see it. You can even see it in like TV shows and comedy. You know, now everybody in comedy is just assholes. They're just assholes. But gross assholes. You know what I mean? Like even in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they're assholes, but they're like, no, man, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. But you know what? I can't throw them in that. So I'm sorry. It's Always Sunny because It's Always Sunny is across the spectrum. Like they're not on. It's not one sided. It's you get a broader view of things. It's beautiful. But I mean like just culture and society nowadays is just so demoralized and disgusting and gross. That's why I don't do a lot of things that I can't enjoy it anymore. You know, I don't want to go out to the club and be around a bunch of people drinking and just there trying to. I don't even know what. Like, why do you go to the clubs? Like, I get it if you go with your friends and you're talking with your friends, but like, if you're just, I mean, I guess that's a stupid question. But I mean, to me, I don't get it because to me, I'm asking these questions because I really don't understand it because I can't connect with the fact of you be getting excited, getting excited, getting ready to go out and actually going out and being in that scene. There's just nothing appealing to me about that at all. Um, I hate being around a lot of obnoxious people. I can be around a lot of people if they're calm and they know, like, to keep the fucking space and not ruin it for everybody. Like, I'm cool. Like, I can do that, but I can't do the club thing. I can't do the club thing. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Even drinking, I don't even drink that much anymore. I hardly drink. And when I drink, as soon as I drink, after I drink, I keep saying drink. I feel guilty, but that's because I have, my own issues with some family and alcohol. So I don't even really like to drink anymore. Movies are ruined because you just see the propaganda. You saw it in Black Panther. I saw it in Black Panther. It's like, oh my god. You have to mention white people in slavery. I get it. I've never forgotten. I don't think I'll ever forget that slavery happened. But I mean, that was then. This is now. I was talking about then when slavery. I mean, actually, slavery does go on nowadays. And you guys need to look into that. It's disgusting and it's so sad. So sad. It's so sad, and left and Black Lives Matters aren't even talking about real slavery. There's real slaves being sold out there. Believe in, before I say it, let's look it up. Libya. I was going to say Libya. It's Libya. But they don't talk about that. They don't advocate for that. They're over here saying, we're oppressed, we have it bad, we have it shitty. No, you don't, because you're not actual slaves, you fucking morons. I'm waiting for the day that somebody calls me racist. Earlier today, I'm telling you this because I feel like I just feel like, what the fuck is someone like? What are you gonna tell me? What are you gonna tell me? What can you tell me? I'm a Hispanic nationalist. All right? Hispanic Trump supporter. I went on YouTube. I was watching some stuff. And Barack Obama was on there, and I decided to put Barack Obama looks like a monkey. He does. But you know what? So do I. So I said it. Nobody said anything about it. Especially, I think it's because our logo. Once you see our logo, you see a black guy and a brown guy. It's like, what are you gonna tell me? What are you gonna tell me? I'm not white. If I was white, you would have went off on my ass. But since I'm brown, you're not gonna tell me shit. You're not gonna tell me shit. That's why I say it all the time. You have to watch the YouTube channel and subscribe. You have to listen to the podcast because Give me one moment, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm back and back. Boom. Okay, so anyways, that's why I tell you guys you have to subscribe. You have to share everything. Look at the logo. We're minorities that don't agree entirely with the, well, I don't agree at all with the establishment at all. So there's just a little fear that before this thing even pops off, it's going to be shut down. Because I come out here and say things like, I'm a Hispanic nationalist, and I'm a Hispanic Trump supporter, and I support Trump, and I love America. And I understand and appreciate what it is and what it means to be born in America and have the rights that we have, or the little rights that we have that we need to hold on to and fight back against them taking away, and also taking back our other rights that they've taken away and infringed upon. So subscribe, follow, listen, share the fucking channel. Follow us on YouTube. Oh, you can. I mean, you could subscribe to us on YouTube. The HurtWords podcast. So please subscribe and share. On Twitter at HurtWords3. Instagram at HurtWords3, and our Gmail, HurtWords with Z at gmail.com. Thanks, guys. It was pretty fun hanging out with you during this Hurt session. But it's time to eat. Remember, you're never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. Don't let the anxiety get to you. Don't let the worry consume you. Don't let the fear eat away at you. You're never alone. You're never alone. Talk to somebody.